Hello, welcome to today's video. As you can see, I have my off-road tyres on. There's a reason for that. And the reason is, it is very windy. I've had a couple of days of big winds. It's like 28 mile an hour today. Same yesterday, a little bit less yesterday I think. So I decided to come out but stay mainly off-road, because then you get shelter of some trees and rivers, things like that, you know. So that's the plan for this afternoon. Only a short ride though, maybe 15 miles. I've done my 100 for the week, just scraped in yesterday, so this is a little bit of a bonus. Tried to claw back some of the deficit. So it's Glastonbury this weekend. Oh, how I wish I was there. I've been a couple of times. It's prompted me, you know these things do, sets the train of thought going. Something I've been meaning to talk to you guys about for a while. So across Friday night and Saturday night we had the two extremes. Those extremes being the youngest ever headliner, Billie Eilish, age 20, and the oldest, Paul McCartney, aged 80. So this subject, what it prompts me to think about is, when are you too old to ride your bike? One of my pet hates over the years is when people make that comment, aren't you a bit old for whatever it is, fill the blanks in. So I've skateboarded on and off my whole life. I'm 58 now. Am I too old to skateboard? I still do it, after a fashion. I snowboard as well. Am I too old to snowboard? If you're 68, 78, are you too old to ride your bike? So I am a great believer in just doing stuff that you can, because you can. Doing stuff keeps you young. Doing stuff with younger people keeps you young. Obviously, physically, we are getting older. There are things we can't do. So maybe we just need to change the style of what we do. When I had my cycle cafe, this big group of guys came in regularly on Fridays, and I remember talking to them and being pleasantly surprised to find that they were all late 80s into their 90s. They're still going out riding 30-40 miles on a Friday, some of them even more. Don't you think that's brilliant? The speed may drop, the style of riding, style of bikes may drop. You might not be doing downhill mountain biking, but there's nothing wrong in just carrying on. And one of my pet hates is when people say you're too old to do something. At what point do you suddenly become too old to do something when it's simply a number? So it is actually the same with music as well. I remember 2005, 2007, we went to Glastonbury, and I remember I'd comment, oh, aren't you a bit old for that? No, not really, no. There were grandparents there, there were older people, there were complete families, 3 generations. Hitting a number doesn't stop you doing anything. Only thing that stops you is the physical side. It may not stop you, it might just change what you do. But you've got to keep doing it. It's my viewpoint anyway. YouTube delivers all sorts of analytics behind the scene, including age groups of my typical viewers, which in the main is 50-somethings. So we tend to watch and be interested in people like us doing the things that we like to do. I like that. So back to Paul McCartney. He's obviously in pretty good trim for an 80-year-old. I do happen to know he does some gym work, and quite famously he's been vegetarian for many years. Maybe it's a good advert for vegetarianism. Not so sure about that one personally, but for sure his voice has faded a little bit over the years, which he would do. He's 80 years old. Bizarrely, on a couple of the songs which he sang on his headline set, it was the slower ones where that became more obvious than maybe the faster, more rocky songs. The Rolling Stones are the same, but Mick Jagger still going strong. They were in Hyde Park this weekend. A friend of mine went. Superb, really good. In the case of Paul McCartney, he's certainly not my favourite Beatle, but you've got to admit, even on his solo stuff now, some of his last two albums have both been really good. So creativity wise, he may be into his late 70s, now over 80, but he's still being creative. He's still doing really good stuff. We've got to applaud that, I think. I mean, I really hope I can still be riding my bike when I'm 80. Might have got a hang of YouTube by then, you never know. But for sure, we might be just a bit slower, maybe not riding so far, even if it means getting an e-bike to assist. The main thing is, we should keep riding our bikes, keep doing stuff. Just because you are old doesn't mean you've got to be old. I don't know who said that, but it's a good saying. On other matters, today is new glasses day. Isn't it fantastic when you put on new glasses for the first time and the lenses are so clear, so sharp? I do like that. These are Capbo glasses. Pretty comfortable too. I'm liking them. So as always, I'm intrigued to know your thoughts on this. How old are you? Do you feel too old to do anything? If you do, let me know why. I imagine it's because of physical things, not simply because you've racked up a number. But let me know. On the music front this week, I'm off to see Lorde. She's a young singer. Maybe I'm too old for that, eh? So everything's very overgrown down along the canal, but I am sheltered from the wind. I guess we're just getting towards that that peak time of everything having grown. It does look very different, doesn't it? Could be about due a trim down here. What do you reckon? I just had to stop and lift my bike over a gate. I cleaned it yesterday. Now it's all dusty again. That's the only annoying thing in it about this time of year. Your bike's covered in dust when you ride off road. So, I've had a very pleasant ride. I think I will top out at just under 20 miles. A little bit further than I'd intended to go, but it was quite nice along the river. So thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to click the bell icon, like and subscribe. See you again in a few days' time. Bye for now.